Hey, this is Dan Lee. Yeah, I think the lighting and rendering looks pretty good. Sure, you could up the quality and get rid of a lot of that grain to make it better, but I think that if you're going to re-render for the final, I'd recommend um, working on the animation is the main thing to improve. I mentioned some of this stuff I think in the last module. One is that yeah, I think I went over this in the last module, didn't I? Just kind of want to check because I could do it again, but it might be easier to just watch that one because it would just be the same thing. Um, Again.
Hey, this is the animation frame.
Yeah, I think I talked about making the arm. Yeah, this is all this stuff, putting into IK mode so that
It's
it
just
would
to here. I don't know, to here or something.
stick to the
Oh, you can't
table.
just move.
Did I do
Here
that?
it's IK when you
Yeah.
want it locked
So
to
see,
the
it's like locked there, so the
armrest,
character
and
is
then
pushing
here
off the
you can
armrest.
adjust this a little bit and adjust.
So
Put
yeah,
this a little
so
bit
I
and
would
put this
say
a little
rather
bit.
than me repeat myself, go back to this video for the animation fixes. I might consider the keyboard material, and I would. Oh, yeah, you have the reflectivity pretty high, which is okay if you like that. But I just thought it looked a little strange for a keyboard to be so shiny and reflective. So maybe lower down the reflectivity a little bit. Um, and maybe a lighter color. But if you like that look, it's okay. I think the screen looks good, and I kind of buy the screen being that shiny a little bit more than I buy the keyboard being that shiny. Um, yeah, and I guess and I guess I would say the same with the tower here. Again, it's so reflective, so I would turn that down quite a bit. And decrease the reflectivity there. And then the walls are looking really blank, so throwing up a picture or two on the walls would be a nice touch as well. Um, I'm not exactly sure why you cut to the blank screen and the reflections at the end. Um, what that last shot is supposed to be, or if it's just sort of like a moody thing that's open to the viewer's interpretation. But I just want to take a quick look at your settings here in Arnold. So you've got that up to 4. I mean, you could try. Let's just take a quick look. Um, I'm just going to put this to the render resolution and render snapshot. I guess you're using the perspective camera. Is that right? Or is there a camera one? Oh, that must be it. Okay. And let's look for sort of a grainy area on this. Um, just to see what turning it up would do. I mean, kind of right here would be a good little area to snapshot. So let's take a look at that. That shouldn't take too long to test. So I'm just going to render out that little area. Is it rendering? Yeah. Oh, it's just preparing the textures. Okay. So you can see the graininess there. Let's keep this image and let's try 5 and render that again. And keep that one and 6. And of course, you're going to have to really plan the render times because if you increase this number, it's going to increase the amount of time it takes to render. So I would play with the settings until you're more satisfied with the look of it, and then time how long a frame is taking, and then multiply that time out and see if you have enough time left. So actually, that doesn't look that improved. Well, I mean, it's definitely getting less. This is 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily recommend going much higher than that because that's already getting pretty high. We can try, I don't know if I kept that last one. Let's try 8. But that just could be an impossibly long render time. Already just this little area seems kind of long. So, well, you'll just have to test it. Um, it's still not great. But you can see how it keeps getting better with each time we increase it. So, yeah, the thing to do is turn it up a ways and then time your frames and then see if you have enough time to do it at that level of quality.